Hi, this is Tennille King, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to import the Complete Studio Manager for Bento template into Bento without syncing this to your address book and iCal. So if you do want the information that you're storing in this Bento template to also sync with your address book and your iCal, please do not follow this tutorial. Follow the other tutorial that shows you how to import the template and still maintain syncing with the address book and iCal. Okay, so in this case, if you do not want to sync with address book and iCal, you can still store the exact same information. It'll just keep it in separate libraries that will not affect what goes on in address book and iCal. So it's as simple as that. It does exactly the same thing. It just does not sync the information. So with that said, you open Bento and you see here on the left we have some libraries. What we're going to do first is kind of clean this up to get it ready for us to use it. The first thing we want to do is this projects library. We're going to go ahead and delete that. You can either right click and select delete or just use the delete button, and it will ask you to confirm this. That was just a default library that Bento includes, but CSM for Bento has its own project library, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. We won't be using the address book, iCal events, and iTasks library as they are in the default version, because we're going to go ahead and import our own version into Bento with the template. So we've got that projects gallery deleted. We're going to head up here to File, Import Template. You'll go to wherever your template is stored from your download and open. We're going to get these warning boxes that are basically asking us what we want to do as far as the syncing process goes. We do not want to merge this data with our Mac, so we are going to choose Create a New Library. And you see this pop-up box is in reference to the address book. So we will not sync the address book. This is for iCal events. We will not be syncing iCal events. This one is for iCal tasks, and we will not be syncing that, so we're going to create a new library for that one also. Now you'll see it's going to take a moment here to import the template, and when it does complete, you'll see a folder over here to the left in the library that is going to contain all of the libraries included in the Complete Studio Manager for Bento template. When you finish the import process here, I'll be able to click on it and show you the differences, but you'll see you still have libraries to track right here, your address book details, your iCal events details, your iCal tasks details, You chose not to sync them, so they're not going to be in these included libraries over here, but they will still store address book contact information. They'll still store events, and they'll still store the tasks. So please realize that by not syncing, you cannot open this information in those other mentioned programs. The only thing I would say to do over here to get things ready, I like to keep these in a certain order. You might want to pull your Complete Studio Manager for Bento template down, and then you can expand. And you'll see all of these libraries that we've created you can choose to view. So you've got the same information as the template includes whether or not you sync. You would still store all your address book and contact information in the same forms. You just will not be able to find it with the address book app on your Mac or on your iPhone or iPad if you're using either of those. So that's it. You've got everything imported, and we will go on in another tutorial about how to use this template.